Donovan Trumbull recently faced a problem with the gym floor becoming slippery due to peeling of the top coat. This caused safety concerns and led to cancellation of games and practices.
So the main issue with the floor was we had some flaking up or some peeling, if you will, of the floor surface, of the playing surface with the lacquer and the floor refinishing that happened. With that coming up, it just became where it was unsafe. There was parts of the floor that didn't have any finish on it, so that made it more slippery. And so we just felt it was best that we did not play on it because of that. So that was really the issue. We just had peeling of the finish off of the floor to a point where it became too much.
Athletes and coaches both noticed this issue. The slippery state of the floor resulted in sliding and falling.
I'm on the dance team, and especially during practices and performances, I really noticed the floor was getting slippery because I couldn't land any of my turns. I'd always be slipping out of them, or especially my jumps. I'd always be falling over. One specific morning, we were practicing our state routine, and I was up at the front doing one of the jumps, and as I landed, I kept slipping, which if I would have actually fallen, it would have been like a bad injury.
No one got injured, but since the state of the floor was such a risk, DT had to get it repaired immediately. Since then, there has been much seen improvement.
The floor, since it's been redone, it's got really good stick. It obviously has a great look to it, but it took care of the safety concerns and we're able to play on it. So I'm very happy with the result.
Now that the floor has been fixed, DT is actively taking measures to prevent this from happening again.
Preventing it from happening again is really challenging, other than making sure that you're using quality supplies, quality vendors, which we've had in the past. One thing we are going to do is use protective covering more often to the floor. We're going to support students to make sure that they're wearing PE shoes or not maybe wearing boots or dress shoes or other things that might damage the floor, and try to limit the usage of it as much as we can. Just try and do what we can to prevent wear and tear unnecessarily on the gym, but just to prevent it from happening in the future.